Hello everyone and welcome to a video here on the hardcore world. And for today I have a little bit of a smaller thing planned instead of the usual big projects that I have on this world. But that is because if you look at the top of the screen, you will see I'm very close to 5,000 days. So I don't want to start anything big. That being said, we're in my castle and we're gonna focus on my castle in this video because this castle has been standing for over 4,000 days. I mean, if you really kept up with the content on this hardcore world, I mean, you can follow it from day 0 to all the way where I am right now. I think I built it around like day 300. So this castle has been here for a while and it never really got interior. It did get a storage system, but we recently, or a year ago, made a storage system somewhere else. So for today's video, first of all, we're gonna have to move all of these shulker boxes to the new storage, and we're gonna be doing the interior here. And we're also gonna get rid of parts of this storage. We're gonna get rid of this part and then this part, so this entire wall here stays. I'm also gonna have to move the staircase because it is a little bit off. It's not exactly centered, it needs to move actually one block this way and then it is okay. But over here we have a lot of shulker boxes and I need to move a lot of them because even in these chests over here we have more stuff. It's truly just insane how much shulker boxes we have here. Like even in here, I mean, I have a lot of obsidian laying around from the end build, but even here, it's just completely full with shulker boxes. So I'm gonna have to move that. Don't worry, I am not gonna show the full thing of that because it's gonna take a little bit. As you can see over here, everything is pretty much set up. Yes, I even have netherite block in the system, which was a little bit of a pain because for some things I just didn't have it, so I had to farm it. I also didn't have all the frog light colors. But yeah, everything is set up, but the bottom layer here is where it ends, right? So it shoots all the way up to the top and then it runs through the entire system before it reaches here, the last chest. And the last chest is this one, so I'm gonna have to quickly test if it works. And if it doesn't, then that is gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna start moving all the shulker boxes to this storage, and then I will be back once that is done, so we can start working on the castle. Alright, I think it's been 2, maybe 3 hours. I don't know, I'm not really keeping track, but the entire castle is now cleared from all the shulker boxes and chests. Another thing that I want to mention is that this tower over here will also finally get used. The only chest that are really here is this one because I didn't want to lose this one in the mess. So this is the one with all the armor trims. This one is for the woods that I'm going to be using to decorate this place. I think I'm gonna start at the top. First of all, this floor here will be a library. I thought that would be a cool idea. So we're gonna turn this room or this entire place into a big library. And then up here is where I'm gonna make all the bedrooms, and obviously the top floor there I'm not gonna use. I'm gonna collect a bunch of things that I'm gonna need for this project. Actually, now that I think about it, I have thought about a banner for this castle or just the kingdom in general. Alright, so I made all the banners, they're in here. Boom. This is gonna be the banner for the castle and I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I asked a bunch of people what they wanted because there were a bunch of designs that I had in mind. But the majority chose this one, so I went with this one. Let's see, for the bedrooms, I just need a whole lot of wool. I need some of the armor to decorate with. I need armor stands. But I need so much things. Guys, I'm just gonna get all the things that I need for this floor, for the floor that I'm gonna do, which is the bedroom floor first. So I'm gonna get all the materials for that and then I'll be back. Oh, I'm gonna get roughly the materials for that. I don't know how much I need of everything, so I'm just gonna get a bunch of stuff and we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, it's been a little bit and I have everything I think I need. I've just been getting rough amounts of things because I don't even know at this point. So we're gonna start at the top. Actually, I don't even know if I have enough oak to work on this part here. I'm gonna be so real. Hold on. I do have a bunch of projects ideas for the future, so I'm not even gonna replant these trees because I already know I'm gonna be breaking all of them anyway. So I might as well start clearing up a little bit, so I need a bit of wood. For anyone who's been keeping up with my channel, I've recently started a new mini-series, short series, also on TikTok. But yeah, I've been doing that mini-series. I started with it. Also, I'm recording this currently on the 2nd of March. This video will be online like a few days later. So I will be a few days into the project already, or into the mini-series. But I've been enjoying it so far. I've also seen a bunch of comments. I've also seen like the comments saying you should do a build with beacons. Which I'm not gonna ignore. I do think I want to take up on that challenge, but as of right now, I'm currently just focused on what the random generator gets me. And when I find time in between recording any of those days, I will try to do a bunch of extra challenges that people give me, but right now it's just a bit of a chaotic thing, so I'm not gonna like do it anytime soon. Those extra challenges, I will probably do that a lot later, and that's mainly because I am currently very busy on trying to hit 5,000 days. So next to the daily content, I'm also focused on still the, you know, the long form content. So how I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna build every floor, just one floor, and I will show you guys what I've done, and then another floor, and then I'll show you guys again what I've done. It's gonna be really hard to do a replay, especially of this part here, because I'm gonna be making several rooms. I will include a time lapse if it's possible, but I don't think that for this layer it is. I will still run the replay and see how it looks on the actual footage, and if it looks good, you will see a replay. If it doesn't, then you will see a cut to me being done with this room. I'm gonna start building, and I'll be back once this floor is done to show you guys what I've done. Alright, so I finished this floor and I'm actually really happy with this. I think this looks really cool. To be fair, I kind of built this a bit different so that it could work with a replay footage. But yeah, so this is one of the rooms. I have to be honest right now, I had a bunch of books in here and they're all just used on this floor, which is gonna be not good. The next floor is gonna be a library and I need a lot more books, so I'm gonna have to get quite some books, which I will do first before I continue anything. Anyways, this is my bedroom, and hold on, let me set my spawn. Yeah, so my spawn is in here. If I'm right, this should not be an issue. Then over here we have this room. It has 2 beds and a bunch of armor and whatnot in here. And then over here, the last room, which is the smallest one. I got a pretty big bed though. And then over here in this little awkward side of this place, I just added a bunch of bookshelves and some decoration and just a very low-hanging chandelier, but it's fine. By the way, I saw this design somewhere, I think on Pinterest. It's amazing. I love it. It fits really well with the style here. I did change a little bit of the design because I'm pretty sure they put a spore blossom here at the bottom. Yeah, that is it for this floor. And as I mentioned earlier, this will be the library, but I'm gonna need to AFK or... Well, not AFK, but I'm gonna have to farm quite some leather for this. I don't have a bartering farm yet, so I'm gonna have to do it kind of the old school way, which is killing cows. Either that or I need to find another stronghold and just break the bookshelves there without silk touch. I don't want to find another stronghold, I can't lie. So I'm just gonna try to get some leather from my cows. Alright, so it's been quite a while and I do have a bunch of books now, and I also have some extra leather in case this isn't enough. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna start building. I'm gonna use this part here also as a part of the library, so I'm just gonna add some bookshelves here as well. I'm gonna start building and I'll be back once I'm done with this floor.
keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here, so come on.
Alright, and this floor is done now. Hold on, let me do that. Okay, so this is the library. I ran out of books quite a lot, so I did like have to kill some more cows to get it at some point. But it's finally done now, and I don't think I will be using a lot more bookshelves from this point on. I know I will be using a little bit downstairs, but I don't think I should get more books for that. But yeah, this is basically the library, and if you go up here, you have a bit of an up area. Should I hang like a banner over there? Let me just quickly grab a banner, see if it looks good. I don't mind it. Yeah, let's just place it there. Let's keep it there. Yeah, you have a way to the balcony over here. There's really nothing here. And obviously over there is the way up. You have this place here now, which I changed this glass. I changed it from light gray to blue. And you have this, including some armor up there and the banners, of course. And we got here some light hanging, which will be very useful for what I'm building downstairs. Because we're now gonna start working on the downstairs area, because it is very much needed. So if we look here, obviously this place used to be the place where I dropped all my shulker boxes. I want to leave this as like a big open area, and I do want to add like a room here, especially with how awkward this over here is. I do want to add a room around here. I think I'm gonna draw the wall from here to just there, and I'm gonna use a lot of spruce, and I think that's just all the materials I really need. So I'm gonna start working on this floor now, and then we will move on to this floor, which is not going to be the last thing I'm working on, obviously, because I did mention earlier that we will finally start making use of the big tower that's on that side.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way.
Okay, so I have this floor and immediately this floor. Over here I have a kitchen, and over here we have the forge, and obviously a bit of decoration around. We just keep here the storage, and I will be removing all the signs and the stuff in here, because I think what I'm gonna do with this storage is I'm gonna place the shulker boxes in there that I don't use and that are not sorted yet. I think that's a good idea, because right now they're all just piling up in my storage in a bunch of big chests. So I think moving them here would be a smart idea. Over here I didn't know what to do with this area, so I just did this with it. And then over here is a brewing part. I wanted to place 2 more of these over here. I just didn't have any blaze rods on me, and every time I went to my storage I forgot to take them with me. And then if you go up here, I am like so happy with how this looks. You know, like I didn't really divide it into several rooms. If anything, I just made it a big open area and just put some paintings in here. Over here is a little bit of a storage area, you could say. And then over here we have this area, and then here is kind of like a war room. Like I want to place like a map here. And while I'm here, I also have the last remaining armor that I wanted to put up here. I tried to pick up as many enchanted armor pieces that I could. Is that tripping? Okay. The only thing that isn't complete is this one because I just don't have any more chain armor pieces. So I'm gonna pack my stuff and we're gonna be moving now to the last bit of this castle. So I'm gonna quickly grab some wood from the wood farm. I'm like pretty excited that I finally did the interior of the castle because it's just been like a mess really. Also, if you look here up on the day counter over here, we're almost at 4,900, so we're almost 100 away from 5,000. I'm just gonna open this like a gate. I'm gonna quickly build a bridge here. Okay, yeah, this is the bridge. Hello. I'm gonna level this all up with this level here, and I'm gonna build a staircase up, and I'll be back once the staircase is done. Okay, so I have done the staircase here now. So this is what it looks like now. Anyways, if we now go up on this pretty annoying staircase, but there wasn't really a better design that works with this place. So now we have made it into this room, and well, lightning did hit, so it's not great. I'm gonna have to fix that, but not right now, because I'm just gonna cover it with some stone, and that is a worry for later. So what I'm gonna do here is actually something pretty cool. I always wanted to have like a little bit of a map. I'm gonna make here a room for a map, but the map I won't do in this video because it's gonna take a while, because I'm gonna like upgrade the map so I can have like as much of the world on this map. Right now, I'm gonna start building this room, and I'll be back once this room is done. Okay, and I am done. So this is the room where the map is going to be. Also, I didn't fill this up with books, mainly because I ran out of books, in case that wasn't obvious. Anyway, I'm gonna work on the map for the remaining 100 days, or if I finish before that, then that is nice. I have no idea what I will do then. But I will be working on the map. Don't worry, I think the map will look really sick, but it's just gonna take a lot of flying around. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enchant a bunch of elytras that I looted from the end cities, and then I'm just gonna fly around. I'm gonna make some more rockets though, because these are not gonna be enough. But yeah, this is all I really wanted to do. I know this is a very different video compared to the usual hardcore projects, but sometimes you gotta appreciate the smaller things as well, because the smaller things sometimes are being overlooked. I mean, this castle, it looks amazing, you know, like I'm very happy with this this place. But yeah, this is basically the castle interior now, and I mean, I'm very happy with this. I like the banner, you know, the vibe here is great. It's very cozy, yet very medieval kind of still. Anyways, that will be it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and hit that fancy subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!